The movie Yaariyan is giving us new meanings for every letter of the English alphabet. A for apples, B for bade apples, C for chote apples. So we'll say D for did, I for it, and E for entertain. Did it entertain? That is why it's F for Friday Verdict. We are from the Friday Verdict team. I have with me two people who just watched Yaariyan to tell us whether Yaariyan rocks or not and whether Yaariyan reminds you of your college days. I have with me Mr. and Mrs. Choraria. You just walked out of the theaters. You feel like you're in college. Do you feel like remembering your first kiss, looking at the first girls? And how is the scenario like right now with you?
Pretty fresh movie, fresh faces, debut movie of Divya Kumar. Overall a very nice feel-good factor. And you know, to audience or anybody, I would like to say that whenever you go to watch a movie, I think you should stop thinking too many things and you just gone there to have some good, nice fun. I think that movie more or less does that. You know, it gives you a lot of fun and entertainment moments.
Okay. Now, Mrs. Chola, tell me. Now the movie tells that you can watch it with your family. The movie claims. Nicole Faria told it to us. Even Divya Costa told it to us. But do you think it's a family entertainer or it's just a youth movie?
No, not at all. First half of the movie you cannot watch it at all with your family or kids. But yes, the second half, it was a twist. It was very beautiful, very emotional, touching movie. You know, just before the interval started, it was very beautiful. But the first half, it is not at all, you know, family movie.
Okay, this
and
is.
It was very fake, very fake.
Yeah, okay.
Family life, it's college life, it's in real life, it's not like that.
Of course, in real life, you don't have girls roaming around in shorts and trying to entice the boys in the hostel. Lots of bikini babes. All right, now tell me, this is Divya Costa's first attempt at direction. How is she performed? How is she given Bollywood a new movie?
Fairly good. Considering it's a debut movie, I think the basic premise for any movie should be can it entertain the audience, and I think more or less she has achieved that. She has been able to entertain us more or less throughout the movie. So fairly good job, I would say.
Okay, now a lot of fresh faces in the movie. We have Nicole Faria, we have Dimansh, we have Yaariyan. How are they all performing in this movie? Have they lived up to their debut movie? Do you think they have a bright future in Bollywood?
Yeah, they have performed well, but I don't know what about the future. Like for this movie, they have done a perfect job, but future you cannot say.
Okay, now let's talk more about the story. We know that it's set up in a college. So initially, we have a glimpse like it is like Student of the Year, but does it resemble Student of the Year, or is it a completely different story? And how's the story like?
Not at all. To sum it up, to save the college from being passed on to the foreigners who have almost purchased the college, there's a small little game between Indians and Australians. The Australian guys buying the college. So there is a set of 5 games, and whichever team wins more out of those 5 games eventually saves the college, gets the college. So that's the twist about it. The first half is, yes, as she said, it is more of college drama, romance, very archies, very bubblegum romance. But the second half is where the whole twist happen. I don't think we should be revealing too much about the movie.
Yes, of course not.
Not
Now, you guys are fashion designers. Talk to me about the costumes of the movie, especially all those raunchy costumes in the first half. Do you think they were fabulous? Do you think they were, done aesthetically?
Yeah, they were good.
I think the costume-wise they did a fairly good job. I would like to actually add this to everybody that art direction for a change was very beautiful. Great cinematography, fantastic music. I'm sure. I mean, the music is already almost most of the chartbusters. Great music, great cinematography. I'm not very sure about the acting part. I mean, that was all right. Luckily, they had got a couple of very beautiful actors in this movie. Dipti Naval, Gulshan Goa.
Yes.
Who have done a fantastic job. Overall, fairly decent.
Now this movie is very important for Bengaluru because it debuts Nicole Faria, who's from our city. I happened to interview her a couple of months back and she was really excited about the movie. Tell me how well is Nicole utilized in the movie, or she's just there as a collaborator?
She is definitely not the lead character of the movie. She is there, yeah. I think she's done her role fairly well. Whatever role was assigned to her, so she's done a good job. Nothing taken away from that. She's done a good job.
And God, she looks hot. In all those purple bikinis, and she's stealing there. Does she steal the show in terms of women, or do you think the other women giving up the
Actually, guys would have good time. I watched this movie with my wife. But then I mean, she's nice to me. She allowed me to watch all those bikini babes around. Good fun, honestly. Yeah.
All right, all right. Now on the scale, let's rate this movie.
Yeah, that is
on the
all right.
scale from 1 to 10. How is Divya Costa?
I would rate 6 out of 10.
Okay, and on the scale of 1 to 10, how are the new lead actors?
6.
6. Okay. On the scale of 1 to 10, how is the music like?
8. You know, it's a good music album. So at times in the movie you can feel slightly disturbed because the songs keep popping on you. At times this actually slow down the pace of the movie. But if you listen to the music as an album, fantastic. I think a couple of songs are already doing roaring business. 8. 8 out of 10.
All right. Overall, let me ask both of you. You think Yaariyan is a watch?
What's the cinematography? I would give it 9 out of 10 for cinematography.
Really? Okay, let's ask him then. How's the cinematography? You seem to be very impressed.
Very impressed. You know, they have captured Sikkim beautifully, very beautifully. The scenes in Australia and overall, you know, the art direction. Both of them I would be 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Art direction 9 and cinematography again 9.
Superb. So overall, you guys had a good time. Give me an overall rating. Should people invest their precious time and buy those tickets of Yaariyan and watch Yaariyan?
It's strictly a youth movie. So if you are in the age group, let's say 15 to 35 times, maybe more, but if you're young at your heart, this movie is for you. May not necessarily be a very family kind of a movie. Fairly decent otherwise. I would rate this movie say 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. And what about you?
I agree with Sanjay. It's actually a youngster's movie, and movie has taught you patriotism also.
In some ways.
In some way, people should go and watch.
You know, at times actually you could feel that she has actually tried very well to talk about patriotism or family values, but then you can feel that it is very superficial. It is not really gone deep. The emotions at times are not very strong, but yes, fairly decent effort for the first movie.
All right. Now, last but not the least, this movie was also known for some of the wild dialogues made by the lead actors. Like, Prince चांदी बनाने के लिए बहुत सारे मेंढक को किस करना पड़ेगा, and A for apples, B for बड़े apples and छोटे apples. You think these dialogues can actually work for people to come and watch, especially
Because in the theatre I saw a lot of people actually enjoying the movie. The music again, would play a big part. That ABCD song is very nice. The Pajama Party is very good song. So yeah, I mean the target audience is for sure youth. I'm sure they would more or less like it.
All right then. Thank you so much for reviewing Yaariyan for us on News 9, and hopefully you guys will take back some memories of your college life back home after watching Yaariyan. Well, that was Mr. and Mrs. Choraria telling us more about Yaariyan. So this weekend, if you want to be entertained, if you want to relive your youthful memories, then please go watch Yaariyan. It's definitely a good one-time watch. And before I sign off, Nicole Claudia, you look very, very hot and very, very pleasing. I hope you're watching this, and I hope you also call me after this. Camera person Patil, this is Vivek Nayak for News 9, Bengaluru.